Leo, for you for November, you have some kind of lucky break coming in, some kind of windfall, and it comes in via good news. If you'd like a personal or private reading, one of those amazing soulmate readings, please contact me via the links in the description box below. That is via my website. Right, Leo, so I'm going to start with your tea leaf cards. That's the predictive elements of the month. That are the energies that will come in, that will affect you in some way, touch on some part of your life. It may affect all areas of your life, or the entire story may apply to you. I'm then going to continue with your relationship reading and then finish up with the tarot cards. Let me read for you what it says on the tea leaf cards, then I'll speak about the story it tells. So the bat says, take care, enemies are working against you. The carrot, however, says opportunity or a windfall. The scale says balance, keep your life in balance. The fair man says dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, grey or white hair. The carriage says a journey either physical or mental. And the ear says good news. So what we see happening here is somebody, I have a feeling it could be a blonde, fair-haired or grey-haired man that somehow opposes you in the month of November. However, keep your responses, your feelings, your everything about the situation in balance, because despite this, your month ends on good news. You have a windfall via that good news. And this experience with this person is actually a journey that you are going on. In other words, a journey is always, we have a beginning point where we have a certain idea, certain belief systems on the go. And then as this situation unfolds, we arrive at a destination, either physically or metaphorically speaking, where our feelings and our perceptions have changed. That is what a journey is about. It's about changing us. But ultimately, it ends on good news, and there's some kind of major luck or windfall involved here. So try not to let the situation cloud your vision or cloud your feelings or put a cloud over your month, because it is only part of the story. Mostly what happens here is the windfall and the good news and the journey. So just keep all your feelings and your responses or reactions at times in balance. Right, so let me read what is on your relationship cards, the romance angel cards for the month of November, and then we will discuss the story. And this applies to both of you that are either in relationships or looking for relationships. All of you, should I say. Right, so the flirt card says extend your light-hearted energy to others. The release your ex says the time has come to clear your energy. Past life relationship, you have known each other before. Religious factors, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and your spiritual path. So what we see here, whether you're looking for a partner, whether you're already involved with a partner, whether you're married, whatever the case may be, in November, if you use light-hearted energy, you're going to have the most success either enjoying in a relationship or with being in a relationship. It's a case here of there is old energy involved in relationships, either in the way you are drawing in relationships or the relationship you're already in. It's a karmic relationship. In other words, it comes with its old baggage. Its old baggage is your belief systems about relationships. You may have had experiences in past relationships, even in this particular relationship, and that has gotten you this core belief system. That needs to be released. It needs to be replaced with a more light-hearted attitude, light-hearted responses, light-hearted actions on your part. This is where you will have the most success with relationships. If you can employ that attitude, either when you're trying to draw in a new partner or whether you're dating or looking for someone to date, if you keep it light-hearted and funny and enjoyable, and you just perhaps forget or try to put aside all those beliefs that you have about partners or how to get partners or what relationships can be like or what can go wrong in relationships. If you kind of ditch all that and you just start anew with, you know what, this is going to be fun, I'm going to enjoy myself, I have no idea how it's going to turn out. It could be absolutely wonderful. It's all about leaving the old relationship baggage energy behind. And that is really very specifically also for those of you in relationships. You are in a karmic relationship. In other words, you have been with this person in past lifetimes. It comes with feelings and responses and reactions and belief systems that you may not even be consciously aware of. If this month you can ditch those, and you can just, every time you think, oh, this is what they're doing again, or oh, they're going to do that, or this is just typical of whatever, if you can replace that with just a light-hearted energy. I know, often easier said than done, really I do know that. But if you can do that, you're going to have success in your relationship. You're going to carry that relationship, this past life relationship, onto a new level, into something new. And the most success you will have within that relationship is with flirting, a light-hearted energy. That's the way you can move forward, you can move up, and possibly even get your relationship to move in the direction that you want it to. So the tarot cards tell the story quite nicely. They describe the energy that's happening here. Right in the middle, we have the Queen of Earth, and she is the Queen of Abundance, of material abundance. Either side of her, we have two rather conflicting cards. We have the Two of Air, which talks about duality, about things are either black or they are white. The other side of that, we have the Five of Fire, and that speaks about conflict. That speaks about two people having opposing views, opposing ideas, opposing perceptions of a situation. The balance comes in the middle with abundance. So, what this is saying is, you and another person, you and an organization, you and a family, you and a sibling, you and you, two aspects of yourself, have very differing opinions, perceptions of things. And there's no gray area here. You have this belief system, it's either, it's all. It's this or it's that. However, what that Two of Air is saying is that is not the case. There's a big gray area there. Life is not always either or. If I do this, that is what will happen. If this person says this, that is what will happen. It's not going to be the case. And this is possibly the journey that will be shown to you in November. Life is going to bring situations in for you that show you that things are not black and white. That this kind of words from this person or this kind of response from this person is not going to have the predicted outcome that you thought it would. It's a case also of two people, two organizations, two people, the two sides of you having very different ideas and perceptions of what is going on. And in order to overcome that conflict and to get the abundance into your life that you are seeking, that you are looking for, you need to see that things are not always predictably gray, black and white. There is big gray areas. Things that seemingly have all the key characteristics that you are so familiar with and will definitely help to have that outcome are going to turn out differently. If you can shift your perception to note that, to notice that, to see that, the abundance will fly into your life. It will come in huge amounts in your life. You will have that windfall. You will have that luck. But the conflict is going to teach you that lesson. The conflict is going to be what shows you that life is not black and white. And then when you see that, that's when the abundance starts coming into your life. The earth cards are more about material abundance. So I'm more inclined to say this abundance is going to come in on the material level for you, especially for those Leos that have been going through tough material times. You may not even associate one's belief of things are so black and white, as what is stopping your abundance from coming in. But it is going to be that particular area of conflict, that particular area of two very opposing opinions or perceptions that are going to show you that you have possibly a very black and white, a very either this or that kind of perception of either a lot of things or particular area of your life. Whatever that conflict is that arises, it's going to show you that. And when you see that, when it plays out differently to what you anticipated and you realize there's a lot of gray areas in life, when you come to that aha conclusion, that is when that windfall is going to land in your lap. And as I will always say, life is not 1 and 1 equals 2. Life is 2 and 2 equals 13. That is a quote I saw somewhere the other day, and it's very apt. I hope that you enjoyed that reading. If you would like any of those readings I offered at the beginning, the personal, private, soulmate, or subscription to weekly updates for your star sign, please contact me via the links in the description box below. That is via the website. I want to thank you for watching, listening, commenting, liking, subscribing, and for those of you that share this video, I truly appreciate it. Those of you that comment, I read every single comment. Thank you very much.